They told you to cut back on cheese. Too fatty, too salty, dangerous for your heart. But what if the very food you've been avoiding could secretly be the key to rebuilding your strength after 60? Imagine opening your fridge and discovering that inside lies not just a snack, but a tool to restore muscle, improve balance, and even fight the silent condition known as sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass that steals independence from millions of seniors every year. Think about it. Have you ever noticed your arms feeling weaker or your legs taking longer to recover after a walk? Do you sometimes feel frustrated when everyday tasks, like lifting a grocery bag or climbing a few steps, suddenly feel heavier than they used to? The truth is, it's not just aging, it's muscle breakdown. But here's the good news. Researchers around the world are now proving that certain natural foods, not powders, not pills, can help restore what time has taken away. And one of the most surprising heroes of all is cheese. In this video, we're revealing the top 3 cheeses that rebuild muscle naturally, ranked by their impact and importance. And the number 1 on our list may help reverse muscle loss by up to 35%, without even stepping foot in a gym. Before we get started, welcome if this is your first time here. How old are you right now? Drop your age in the comments. We are reading and replying to each single one. Hit like, subscribe, and drop your country in the comments so we know where our family is growing from. Let's begin. Number 3, Parmesan cheese. When most people think of Parmesan cheese, they imagine a light sprinkle over spaghetti or a garnish on soup. But what if I told you this golden, nutty flavored cheese is actually one of the most powerful muscle-preserving foods you could eat after 60? For seniors, Parmesan isn't just about taste. It's a nutritional weapon against muscle loss, frailty, and the decline that so often comes with aging. The secret lies in one key amino acid, leucine. Leucine is known as the muscle switch because it signals your body to activate muscle protein synthesis, the very process that builds and repairs muscle fibers. This is crucial because as we age, natural hormone levels such as testosterone and growth hormone decline, making it harder to maintain muscle. But leucine bypasses that barrier by directly flipping the body's muscle-building switch, even when those hormones are low. Parmesan happens to be one of the richest natural sources of leucine you can find. Science backs this up. A 2021 study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition demonstrated that seniors who consume leucine-rich foods, including Parmesan, experienced a 38% higher rate of muscle protein synthesis compared to those who ate regular protein sources. To put that into perspective, that's the difference between having the strength to carry groceries with ease versus struggling with daily activities like getting up from a chair. But Parmesan's benefits don't stop at leucine. Just 1 ounce, about the size of 2 dice, contains over 10 grams of complete protein, nearly the same amount as an entire serving of chicken or fish. For seniors who may not have the appetite for large meals, this concentration of nutrition is game-changing. You don't need to eat a lot to get the benefits. Even small amounts pack a huge punch. Parmesan is also rich in calcium, over 300 milligrams per ounce, which supports both bone density and muscle contraction. That's especially important because bones and muscles work together. Strong bones provide the foundation for strong muscles, and Parmesan helps with both. And unlike many dairy products, Parmesan is naturally low in lactose because it's aged for at least 2 years. During this aging process, proteins break down into smaller, more digestible fragments, making it much easier on the stomach. This means that even people who are normally sensitive to milk can usually tolerate Parmesan without discomfort. Now let's talk about how to actually use it. The beauty of Parmesan is its versatility. You can sprinkle it over scrambled eggs in the morning to give your breakfast a muscle-boosting upgrade. Add it to soups, salads, or roasted vegetables at lunch. Or enjoy a few shavings alongside nuts and fruit for an afternoon snack that balances protein, healthy fats, and natural sweetness. At dinner, a small serving, just 30 to 40 grams, is enough to stimulate muscle repair overnight. A smart strategy is to divide your intake, half after a bit of light activity in the morning and half with your evening meal. This way, your muscles get fuel when they need it most. To get the best results, always choose authentic Parmigiano Reggiano. This variety is free from fillers, additives, and unnecessary processing. You'll know it's authentic because the rind is stamped with the name. Processed versions often cut corners, diluting the protein content and adding extra salt. Speaking of salt, while Parmesan is naturally salty due to its aging process, pairing it with fresh vegetables or whole grains helps balance sodium intake. The key is moderation and consistency. Small daily servings, not huge chunks all at once. Let me share a real-life example. Margaret, a 67-year-old retired teacher, had been struggling with fatigue and weakness after retiring. She loved yoga but found it difficult to hold poses and had started losing confidence in her balance. After reading about leucine and Parmesan, she began adding a measured portion, about an ounce, into her meals each day. Within just 12 weeks, she regained 7% of her lost muscle mass and even lost 2 inches around her waist. More importantly, she felt strong enough to return to teaching gentle yoga classes in her community. Margaret's story is proof that small, consistent changes can create big transformations, especially when the right foods are involved. Think about this for a moment. Most people over 60 believe muscle loss is inevitable, that weakness and frailty are just part of aging. But science and stories like Margaret's show that's not the case. With simple, natural foods like Parmesan, you can give your body the tools it needs to repair and rebuild. It's not about fad diets or expensive supplements. It's about choosing nutrient-dense, time-tested foods and using them wisely. So the next time you see Parmesan as just a topping, remember this. It's not just an accessory for your pasta. It's a concentrated powerhouse. Protein, calcium, and leucine, all rolled into one. For seniors looking to fight sarcopenia, regain strength, and stay independent, Parmesan can be more than food. It can be the switch that turns weakness into resilience. Number 2, cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is one of those foods many people pass by in the grocery store without a second thought. It looks plain, even a little old-fashioned, and it doesn't have the sharp taste or strong aroma of aged cheeses. But for adults over 60, cottage cheese is far from ordinary. It's a quiet powerhouse for muscle preservation and one of the smartest foods you can add to your diet if you're serious about rebuilding strength and protecting against sarcopenia. What makes cottage cheese so powerful is its unique protein profile. Just half a cup of low-fat cottage cheese delivers around 14 grams of protein for only about 80 calories. Nearly 70% of its calories come directly from protein. For seniors who struggle with appetite or don't want to eat large meals, this is a huge advantage. You get a concentrated source of nutrition in a small, manageable serving. And it's not just any protein. Cottage cheese provides leucine, the amino acid that acts as a trigger for muscle growth. Research shows older adults need about 3 grams of leucine per meal to effectively stimulate muscle repair, and half a cup of cottage cheese already provides more than a third of that. But here's where cottage cheese becomes truly special. It's rich in casein, the slowest digesting protein found in nature. Unlike whey, which digests quickly, casein is absorbed gradually over 6 to 8 hours. Think of it as a time-release formula for your muscles. This is especially important at night, when your body naturally goes into a state of muscle breakdown after hours without food. Eating cottage cheese before bed provides a steady stream of amino acids that protects your muscles while you sleep, reducing nighttime muscle loss and feeding your body during its most vulnerable hours. This isn't just theory, science has proven it. A 2022 study published in the journal Nutrients followed seniors who consumed 30 grams of cottage cheese before bedtime for 12 weeks. The results were striking. Participants gained over 2.5 pounds of lean muscle without changing their exercise routines. Imagine that simply eating a portion of cottage cheese before sleep, without lifting a single dumbbell, was enough to trigger measurable gains in strength and muscle mass. For seniors struggling with anabolic resistance, the reduced ability to turn protein into muscle after 60, this is a breakthrough, and the benefits don't stop at muscle. Cottage cheese is also loaded with calcium and phosphorus, minerals that support bone density and muscle contraction. Strong bones provide the foundation for strong muscles, and this dual support is critical for preventing falls and maintaining independence. Additionally, cottage cheese has a naturally mild effect on blood sugar, which can improve nighttime rest. Many seniors who add it to their evening routine report not only stronger muscles, but also deeper, more stable sleep. Let's bring this to life with a real story. Patricia, a 67-year-old grandmother, had been feeling her strength decline year after year. She struggled to climb stairs without holding the railing, and she often woke up at night feeling restless. At her doctor's suggestion, she began eating 1 cup of cottage cheese before bed, sometimes sweetened with a drizzle of honey or paired with fresh berries. Within 8 weeks, Patricia noticed real changes. Her legs felt sturdier, her balance improved, and she even started walking longer distances without fatigue. A follow-up body composition test revealed a 14% increase in her leg muscle, and for the first time in years, she was sleeping through the night. For Patricia, cottage cheese was more than just food. It was part of her comeback. So how can you make cottage cheese part of your own strategy? The options are endless. For breakfast, it pairs beautifully with fresh fruit and a handful of nuts for a protein-rich start to the day. At lunch, you can mix it with cucumbers, tomatoes, and herbs to create a savory bowl, or use it as a base for creamy dips without the extra fat of mayonnaise. For dinner, try adding it into wraps or as a side with lean meats. And most importantly, consider making it your bedtime snack. A serving of 150-200 grams before sleep provides steady amino acids throughout the night, essentially acting like a muscle shield while you rest. A few tips to maximize benefits. Always check the label. You want a variety that offers at least 13-15 grams of protein per 100 grams. Both full-fat and 2% versions work well, but avoid those with added sugar or artificial flavorings. Keep it clean and simple. If you don't like the texture, don't worry. It blends seamlessly into smoothies, so you can drink your protein instead of eating it. For seniors over 60, where every ounce of strength matters, cottage cheese is more than a humble snack. It's a science-backed, nutrient-dense ally against muscle decline. Think of it as your nighttime bodyguard, feeding your muscles slowly and steadily, helping you wake up stronger instead of weaker. When combined with light daily activity and other smart food choices, cottage cheese has the potential to turn back the clock on sarcopenia and restore vitality where many thought it was lost. So the next time you pass by that plain white tub at the supermarket, don't overlook it. Inside lies one of the simplest, most affordable, and most effective tools for protecting your strength after 60. Cottage cheese may not look exciting, but when it comes to fighting muscle loss, it's nothing short of extraordinary. Number 1. Ricotta cheese. At first glance, ricotta looks simple. It's soft, creamy, and mild in flavor. Often spread on toast or blended into pasta dishes. But don't let its gentle appearance fool you. Ricotta is one of the most powerful recovery foods you can eat after 60, thanks to its unique protein composition. Unlike Parmesan, which delivers strength slowly through leucine, and cottage cheese, which protects your muscles overnight with casein, ricotta works fast. Its secret lies in whey protein, the fastest absorbing protein in nature. Here's why that matters. After any physical activity, whether it's a brisk walk, gardening, or even light household chores, your muscles enter a short window where they are especially receptive to repair. Scientists call this the anabolic window, and it typically lasts about 30 to 60 minutes. During this time, muscles are primed to absorb nutrients and rebuild stronger. Ricotta, being rich in whey protein and branched-chain amino acids, BCAAs, acts like a direct fuel injection for tired muscle fibers. Within less than an hour of eating it, those amino acids begin circulating in your bloodstream, heading straight to your muscle tissue. And the results are backed by research. A 2023 study published in the American Journal of Physiology investigated the effects of ricotta on muscle health in older adults. Seniors who consumed 150 grams of ricotta daily for 12 weeks saw a 35% increase in muscle size and a 28% boost in strength, without major changes to their exercise routines. That's an incredible result from something as simple and enjoyable as cheese. Researchers also noted that ricotta stimulates the release of IGF-1, insulin-like growth factor 1, a hormone crucial for muscle growth and repair that naturally declines with age. By boosting IGF-1 levels, ricotta essentially reawakens the body's ability to build muscle. Ricotta also provides another hidden advantage. It's rich in lactoferrin, a compound found in whey that helps protect muscle fibers from inflammation and oxidative stress. These two factors silently chip away at muscle strength as we age. Inflammation creates a constant state of breakdown, while oxidative stress damages the cellular structures needed for repair. By calming both, ricotta doesn't just build muscle, it also shields it from ongoing damage. Practical application is simple. The key is timing. For maximum benefit, eat ricotta within 60 minutes after activity. That might mean enjoying a half cup after a morning walk, spreading it on whole grain toast with olive oil and tomato. Or, for those who prefer something sweet, mix it with berries and a drizzle of honey. Its smooth texture also makes it perfect for smoothies. Blend it with banana and oats for a muscle-repairing shake. A serving of 150-200 grams is ideal for most seniors, delivering about 14 grams of protein and plenty of fast-acting amino acids. Choose fresh, full-fat ricotta without added sugars, since this provides both better flavor and more complete nutrition. Consistency is just as important as timing. Eating ricotta once in a while won't move the needle, but making it a regular part of your diet 3 to 5 times a week can create visible changes in strength, mobility, and confidence. And unlike supplements, ricotta comes with added benefits like calcium for bone strength and healthy fats for heart and brain function. Let's look at a real-life example. Robert, a 75-year-old retiree, had been slowly losing muscle for years. He relied on a cane to get around, and simple tasks like carrying groceries felt exhausting. When his daughter encouraged him to try adding ricotta to his meals, Robert was skeptical. Still, he decided to give it a chance. He began eating about 200 grams of ricotta with his lunch 5 times a week, sometimes blended into a smoothie, other times spread on toast with vegetables. After just 9 weeks, Robert's progress shocked everyone around him. He had gained 16% lean muscle, his legs felt stronger, and for the first time in years, he was able to walk without his cane. No supplements, no intense workouts, just consistency and the right food. Ricotta became his recovery partner, fueling not only his muscles but also his independence. For seniors, the lesson here is clear. Recovery isn't optional, it's essential. As we age, the body doesn't bounce back as quickly, and ignoring muscle repair can lead to weakness, frailty, and loss of independence. Ricotta offers a delicious, natural, and scientifically proven way to keep that recovery process alive. When combined with light movement, such as daily walks or simple stretching routines, ricotta's impact multiplies. Think of it this way. Movement signals your muscles to get ready for repair, and ricotta delivers the exact nutrients they need to follow through. It's like giving your body both the blueprint and the raw materials for rebuilding strength. So the next time you're planning your meals, don't overlook this humble, creamy cheese. Ricotta may not have the bold flavor of Parmesan or the reputation of cottage cheese, but it holds a unique place in your muscle health arsenal. Fast-acting, versatile, and deeply nourishing, it ensures your hard-earned activity pays off with visible gains. For those over 60 looking to fight sarcopenia and reclaim their vitality, ricotta isn't just food, it's recovery, strength, and resilience served on a plate. To wrap things up, cottage cheese, Parmesan, and ricotta are not just tasty additions to your meals. They're powerful allies in your fight against muscle loss after 60. Safety always comes first. Parmesan is nearly lactose-free, while cottage cheese and ricotta contain only minimal amounts, so most seniors tolerate them well. If you're sensitive to lactose, start with small portions and pay attention to how your body responds. And if you have kidney disease, high blood pressure, or take medications like blood thinners, be sure to check with your doctor before making any changes. That said, aging does not have to mean weakness. With the right fuel at the right time, combined with light, consistent movement, your body is capable of repairing and growing stronger well into later life. These 3 cheeses provide simple, affordable, and delicious ways to protect your strength, mobility, and independence. Now it's your turn. Hit like, subscribe, and drop your age and country in the comments. We reply to every single one. See you in the next video.